Two geographically distinct places, Gurichem in Brussels and Carrosserie in Dakar, 4,459 kilometers from one another. Seemingly two different worlds and cultures, but yet they share one and the same social space. Out of the growing transnational trade in second-hand cars and car parts, a particular social and economical space emerged, Rue de la Carrosserie. Rue de la Carrosserie is the collective name of all spaces that are dominated by the international trade in cars and car parts. It's an imagined world, a mental space, constantly shaped and reshaped by flows of peoples, commodities, knowledge, money, ideas and images. The flows stream between local spaces in urban Africa and Europe. They connect transnational islands. Those are urban spaces such as Carrosserie and Gurichem. Geographically, Gurichem is a quarter in Brussels. It used to be a 19th century working class area, but since the economic crisis of the 70s and 80s, the quarter has changed. Today, Gurichem is a poor migrant quarter, completely overwhelmed by the transnational car trade. Gurichem has become an open-air street market for second-hand cars and car parts. The architecture of the neighborhood has adapted itself to this new situation. The ground floor of almost every building has been rebuilt to a parking lot. The old industrial buildings serve now as a storage space and are full of cars. The quarter is not integrated into the rest of the city. Gurichem's mental space, the thoughts of its population, deviates from the rest of the city. The social praxis in the streets resembles more the logic of an African city than that of a European capital. Gurichem is strongly influenced by African informal car markets, like the one on the edge of Carrosserie in Dakar. Carrosserie is a big bus station that connects the economic and administrative center of Dakar with her suburbs. Every day 250,000 people pass through Carrosserie. This mass of people produces an enormous dynamic of informal street vendors, small restaurants, servicemen, mechanics, drivers, apprentices, pickpockets, commuters and holders of phone and internet shops. On the edge of Carrosserie, the car market flourishes. Hundreds of people earn directly or indirectly good money on the business. A social infrastructure has replaced the ruinous material infrastructure. This invisible yet sensible organization structures the daily praxis of the car market. Carrosserie is at the same time the source and the estuary of the transnational flows. Movement is crucial here. The place is in a constant state of flux. It's a fluid city. Through the phone and internet shops, the car vendors stay in contact with other vendors in remote car markets spread over urban Africa and Europe. They communicate, discuss prices and place orders as if Carrosserie and Gurichem are one and the same space. Phone and internet shops are liminal spaces in between geographically distinct car markets. The modern communication technology is blending local spaces together by connecting their mental spaces.